I have a question for you. Do you know I give blood all the time? Have you ever thought about giving blood? Do you know how easy and beneficial it is? That is what we're talking about today. So keep watching, don't leave. I know you may not like needles, so I won't stick you with any. In this video, I will literally expose you to why you should donate blood and how to do it. Okay, before I get to this, I want to ask you a question. Do you know one thing about blood donation that makes it a pretty interesting factor? You may not have given it much thought, but imagine needing a blood transfusion and discovering that none was available for your blood type. Just think about how many people there are in the world, and not everybody having the same blood type. What would you do if you were in a life-threatening situation and there was no blood available for you to receive? Imagine if none of your family members had your blood type and you were stuck in the middle of nowhere. That's exactly what could happen. Blood donations have saved many lives, especially in the United States, where every 2 seconds someone needs blood to survive. Many people in the hospital need a blood transfusion to live, and this need affects many individuals, friends, family, and the entire community. Having sufficient blood is enormously important in the working mechanism of the human body. When a person has a shortage of blood, there will not be enough supply of oxygen or the necessary nutrients needed for basic body activities. Come to think of it, when a patient does not get enough blood in the body, it delays the medical treatment that is meant to be given to them. As a result, many have died because of that. I am not here to give you any medical advice. If you have any concerns, you should always consult your medical physician. What is the purpose of donating blood? Human life depends on the supply of blood, and for many individuals, blood donors are the only source of that support. Interestingly, blood donations has a significant impact since it's helpful to both the donor and the receiver. Donating blood is completely risk-free, and your body replenishes the amount of plasma you have donated within 24 hours. Blood donation requires excellent health and a willingness to help, so be sure you're in the right mind before you give. This is a beautiful thing, and it is made possible by the generosity of so many individuals. In the United States, more than 41,000 blood donations are needed every day. Since there is no other way to generate blood except humans, there is always a need for new blood supplies. Here are some interesting facts regarding blood and its donors. Donating blood is safe and effective. All you need to do when making a blood donation is to register and provide some medical history, and then have a brief examination, which will be done on you by a nurse to check your health status. However, they will need to check your blood pressure, your pulse, and your hemoglobin levels before you can donate. Don't be surprised, this is just for safety reasons. If there's any issues that arise, you will be informed. The good thing about it is that any information you give to the hospital remains confidential. You can donate blood every 2 months and platelets every 24 weeks. Now the question, why should you donate blood? There have been many studies on this, and from those studies, this is what they have come up with. Donating blood and perhaps saving a life is an incredible accomplishment. This is one of the simplest and most effective ways to help your community, and this can help save up to 3 lives each time you donate. Many individuals in need would die if it weren't for the selflessness of blood donors. Thank you, blood donors. With this easy and inexpensive method, you can assist those in need, and it only takes a few minutes of your time. Blood donors benefit greatly from donating their blood. You may wonder why, because you're the one giving out. But have you forgotten that blessed are those who give more than those who receive? Giving blood does have some health advantages. These advantages include: it increases the formation of red blood cells. When blood is drawn from you, it stimulates the body to restore the blood that has been lost during the donation process. This increases the generation of new blood cells, essential for sustaining overall health. It also lowers the amount of cholesterol in the blood. Donating blood can help burn calories in your body. You eliminate 225 to 250 milligrams of iron from your body while giving blood, lowering your chance of developing health problems. It can decrease the possibility of developing cancer. Surprisingly, so many people do not know that making blood donations can help reduce cancer risks, including stomach and throat cancer and a few others. According to research, men who donate consistently over a long time have an 88% decreased risk of heart attack and stroke. It also promotes mental health and well-being. Donating blood may have a positive impact on one's mental well-being. According to the Medical Health Foundation, doing good for others is always beneficial to one's mental health. When you give blood willingly, the excitement of saving someone's life lifts your mood automatically and makes you feel like a more responsible person, which can help you feel more important in society since you have just saved somebody's life. Hemochromatosis is prevented by donating blood. Hemochromatosis is reduced in your health, which is one of the advantages of blood donation. Hemochromatosis is a medical disorder that occurs due to the body absorbing excessive iron. Weight loss is a goal for many people. Donating blood regularly, as recommended by healthcare professionals, helps donors lose weight. People who are obese are likely to develop cardiovascular disease and other problems. They will benefit from donating blood. So how do you donate blood? When you arrive at a blood bank, you'll fill out a donor registration form with basic information about your health. This is so simple, and to do it doesn't take much of your time or even cause you any stress. However, there is a need for honesty in your responses to those screening questions. People who do not know their health status or maybe have HIV are not allowed to do blood donations to avoid the spreading of diseases any further. Once you have been tested and approved to donate blood, your temperature, blood pressure, and hemoglobin will be taken and analyzed. After that, your blood will be collected and processed to save the life of someone who is in immediate need of it. A few minutes of relaxation after the donation is usually required. There's often a few refreshments offered for free of charge for the donor. Those snacks aim to provide immediate energy to the donor. However, keep in mind that we all have a role in saving someone else's life by donating blood, a very straightforward procedure. Donating blood is really important. It's quick, easy, and it saves lives. Donating blood is not only the right thing to do, but it's also a civic responsibility that is much more significant than most. Sometimes you feel a little weak after donating blood. Most people feel great. But just think, this little inconvenience you're doing can save a life, which is a fantastic feeling. There are several ways in which donating blood might benefit people. The blood you donate is valuable enough to aid cancer patients, accident and burn victims, surgical patients, preemie babies, and children with leukemia receiving treatment. You can be in a life-threatening situation sometimes and need medical attention. So if one of these medical conditions or an accident happened to you or somebody in your family, wouldn't you want to know that there's blood available to keep you or your loved ones alive? No pressure. Just something for you to think about. People don't realize how much having blood is important and how many lives it does save. Thanks for sticking to the end. There should be another video here for you to look at and some free stuff down below. Until next time, Mike Bustamante with Keller Williams.